deeper into
I got blacker.
black music.
Yeah.
So Jack Harlow said with his new album that he just dropped, he turned more black. We got another white person cosplaying as a Wicca and acting black. Timothy Chalamet, Jack Harlow, like, bro, they keep doing this, bro. Keep getting into the culture, bro.
I'm saying you didn't retreat into a whiter genre. In fact, you arguably went deeper into
I got blacker.
Black music.
Yeah.
deeper into blackness.
Yeah.
So is
You saying you got blacker on a white people's platform, a white man's platform?
Was that conscious? Was that a little twist on the typical move that white rappers make, which is to retreat back into traditionally white sounds?
It certainly made what I already wanted to do even more appealing.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Because you like pushing that boundary, that line?
I think I love black music. I love the sound of black
Who
music.
among us?
Yeah, I
it's
love the sound of black music.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm hyper aware of the politics of today, that safer landing spot that a lot of my white contemporaries have found. And of course, it appealed to me to do something that I felt like at a time when there's plenty of people expecting me to take some of the routes y'all are taking.
Yep.
To take the route that not only might not be expected, but is also the one I genuinely want to take. So all the stars aligned in that way for me, to be honest. I'm not going to pretend like what you're talking about. I was like, I guess you're right. I knew that there were multiple things appealing about this route, but I also came to the decision, I'm proud to say, off of what feels good in my ear. I love R&B music. I love the sound of soft, intimate, melodic music. So
Yeah.
I want to be understood. I want to write melodies that invite people to sing along.
And he also went on a Monica Glaze Fest. He talked about how much he loved Monica music and stuff. Gang, we would have probably respected you more if you talked about this on a black platform. You sitting with these two white nerd nicks talking about this game. Like, bro, I ain't going academic, sat down, went on a Breakfast Club and said this. Like,
I'm a neo soul junkie. I love the Jill Scotts of the world, the Erykah Badu's, whatever you want to call that genre. That ain't it, bro.
Yeah, that's
that ain't it. It just
a couple songs I heard I didn't love.
Let me tell you something. I like Jack Harlow. I've met Jack Harlow. We've interviewed Jack Harlow. Jack is a nice guy. But I told y'all on Friday that this album made him whiter. And saying the music made you blacker is exactly why I said this album made him whiter.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Because
the album came out a couple days ago, and I don't plan on listening to it, so I don't know if it made him sound blacker or whiter. I don't know, because I'm not listening to it. Facts, gangsta.
that's something only you got to be really white to say that this music made you blacker. Like,
and I know there are some people that are like, well, at least he, as a white artist, even if he's joking, he admitted, but he's made songs about his privilege.
He's very sarcastic when he talks.
You know what I mean? Like, he knows what he's doing a little bit.
So.
But what I didn't appreciate, and I watched the full conversation, and I like his music, but what I didn't appreciate was, I just feel like, I feel like me as a person that gets on the outlet every day, certain things and certain races and all that, it's certain things you got to tiptoe around, or like you can't say, or you just know that there's going to be some backlash about. I felt like he was a little bit too free. Like he's around a bit too much. He's a little bit too comfortable to say some of the things. Like he should have felt a little bit more cringe. It was cringe to watch. It was.
It was sarcasm and it was funny, but sometimes you swing and you miss with sarcasm. Yeah. I do it all the time. Okay, I mean, you know what I mean.
But he's very sarcastic. He has a lot of sarcasm. When you see the interviews that he's done on the Breakfast Club, or you seen him on the red carpets, he's very sarcastic when it comes to this stuff. So with him, you got to take things with a grain of salt.
But once again, as I said, that album made him whiter.
Grain of salt to white.
That album made him whiter. Okay, and saying that the music made you black is exactly why it made you whiter. And I don't like that whole conversation about black people can't switch genres. Yeah, we do it all the time. The music just has to be dope. Yeah. If it's dope, you will get accepted. Nobody when Kanye did 808 and Heartbreaks, it was dope. Okay, when Andre 3000 was singing more than rapping, and he did what he did on The Love Below, it was dope. Jack's stuff ain't that. The new Monica joint ain't just that. It's not that dope.
Nigga think he calm, and he had to pop up with the black girl. I don't know if this actually is girlfriend or what. Bro, this nigga really dressing like Common. I'm crying. Like, come on, Five. Come on, Five. Why did he kind of look like Cade Cunningham a little bit in this picture? But make sure to comment for Charlamagne says, Charlamagne right, it's obvious he was being sarcastic, but still, bro. Nigga wanted a clip. And the album is selling, it's on pace to sell 21K first week. That's decent, you know what I'm saying? He got a cult fan base, and that's all it's about. You got a cult fan base, and that's it. people still 21K album sales. You still getting paid. Niggas still listening. He still get millions of views on YouTube. So you got a cult fan base. You won. You know what I'm saying? Make sure to come subscribe and deuces.